Hey, hey, it's Elizabeth with Crafty Creations. Come on in and join me. Hello, hello, come on in, friends. Hello, hello, welcome. Come on in to my crafting basement. You guys, I'm so happy you guys can join me. Hi, friends. Hello, welcome. How are you? Hello, Don. Hi, James. Good to see you on, friends. How was your Easter? Hope everybody had a great Easter. I took a break. That's why I wasn't on, so. Yes. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. I was just waiting for Lori to finish up her live. That's why I'm a little bit late on here. And they were on at in the Can-Am group as well at 1. So, I didn't go join that group today, the Wreath critique, because my internet was off for an hour. I missed that. And that's why I'm on a little later here. So how is everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. I see my friends joining. Hello, Donna. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Saroda. How are you? Hello. Hello, hello. So we're doing Unique in the Creek large flower board today. And this will be the, maybe I should flip the camera around here so you can read this better. Oops. I almost pressed the finish button. That's a no-no. Okay, sorry to get into your face here. I have to switch the camera. Here we go. There's the sign. It says, "Bless this mother's mess." So it's sort of a mom-themed, since Mother's Day will be here in less than a month. I figured now is a good time to make a Mother's Day wreath for you all. Hi. Yes, I almost pressed that finish button. That would have been would have been bad. So there again, there's the sign, and then the ribbon, the 2.5 and the 1.5. Okay. This has little roses on it. I love this ribbon. And the crunchy noises it sounds when you play around with it. And the 1.5 pink scalloped heads ribbon. So we're making that. I did go ahead and preload the board, the Unique in the Creek large flower board. If you're not, I am an affiliate link for Unique in the Creek, and my post is pinned at the top of my page, this page. If you want the boards, you can go ahead and click that blue link, and it'll take you directly to their site. So here's the setup. So I loaded up all the second row, the third row. I didn't use the serred holes. And the fourth row, we'll see what we'll do in there. So again, thank you all for joining. You guys, if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me. And again, this is sort of a Mother's Day themed. Although it doesn't say Happy Mother's Day on this sign, but it is could be a gift from mom, right? Gift from mom or your auntie or whoever. I give my Mother's Day gifts to my aunties, as my mom passed on in 2016. I almost forgot this day. So this is the mesh we'll be using. This is a snowball jute. What's it called? Puffball mesh, it says. Puffball mesh. It is a beautiful sign. I've had the sign for a while. I believe I bought it off hardworkingmom.com. I'm not sure, but I didn't look it up before I came on. Okay, so again, the mesh, I cut this at 12 inches. And I'll show you what I'll be doing here. Again, if you have questions, you can ask me. I see my live is a little bit let's She's good. Yeah, that's good. Hi. Hi, friends. Welcome. Thanks for joining. If you don't mind pressing that SHARE button down at the... Launch my arrow out there. So this is a 12-inch cut mesh right here. So I'm just going to fold it over like that. Okay? And I'm just going to find the middle and scrunch it right in the middle. Get that ready. I'm just going to pin this so I can get my ribbon ready. Okay? I cut these ribbon tails at 14 inches. Yeah, I was just waiting on Lori to finish her live up here. That's why I'm a little over my time. Usually my time is at 2 or sometime in the afternoon. If I'm lucky and I'm not busy, I go on live in the morning, usually on weekends. But again, I missed last weekend as it's the Easter holiday and vacation, and I had to take that time to spend it with my family, right? Because I do have a 9-to-5 job as well, and I wanted to a little bit of break, downtime with my family as well. So that's why I wasn't on. I wasn't on social media too much there at that time too. So I'm just gonna find the top. What I mean the top is I usually there's 2 holes up in here. That's the hanging holes. And that's where I'm going to start with my fold over ruffle or kerfuffle. And I'm just going to pin that. I'm just going to add the ribbon in there as well as the mesh together. Again, the mesh is cut at 12 inches and the ribbon tails at 14. Yeah, I love these ribbon. I'm trying to make that the... try to use pink mesh with this too, but I love the brown, like the jute color, and the pink together. I think they always look awesome together, so I went with this color theme. So if I miss your questions, I usually go back and answer later. Thanks. Yeah, the sign is pretty. Thanks for launching my arrow, Deborah. Thanks, Don. Oh, I'm so happy to be on here too, Charlotte. Thanks. I missed you all over the weekend, last weekend, but again, I was spending that time with my family as I needed it. So with the next zip ties, I am not going to be adding any ribbon tails. So I'm just going to add this in there. Okay. So again, the mesh is cut at 12 inches. And the ribbon tails at 14. And here's the sign for those of you that are just joining. I flipped the camera around. That's why I'm just having trouble with swaying the, I said the whole sign, sorry. That's funny. I thought I'd give you guys a good view. So I did go ahead and, got these tails ready. So we won't be here too long, as I still need to go to get some groceries. Run to the store and get some groceries. Okay, so ribbon tails. I'm just adding the mesh in about a thumb's width in there, as well as the ribbon tails, just so they won't slip out. So I usually there's a lady that messaged me and said that she didn't get how I explained things. She wasn't getting it. So I'll try to be a little bit more explain a little bit more here and go slow, because I do want some of you to learn, the ones that want to learn how to take a good look when I go slow. So I should have explained better, but I think I did, but I don't know. Maybe going slow would help. So I'm just gonna add the mesh again in there, as well with the ribbon tails together. This is where it helps to use 2 zip ties. Like you can zip this up right here and then add another zip tie in there and add the ribbon tails. That's a good way you can do your wreaths as well. Because it can get a little tricky to hold both of them in there, all the 3 of them, I mean the ribbon and the mesh together, to zip it up, and it is easier to add in another zip tie once you do up the mesh in there already. Right? So I think that's gonna look good. What do y'all think? Like I was just sitting here this morning and I'm just laying out the ribbon that I don't want to use. Because in here in the sign you can see there's red. And I'm using pink. But these are the roses, right? The roses, and I thought the sign would pop even more when I'm not too matchy with the ribbon with it. So yeah. Thanks, Deborah. I hope it looks good. Pink and red and a bit of beige. We always work together. Good afternoon, Linda. How are you? Good to see you all. I'm so happy you guys can join me. I did go through a family, a real bad family situation here right now. I did lose our uncle, my dad's side, my dad's brother. I lost him well, 3 days ago, I believe. Yeah, 3 days ago. So I'll grab my ribbon. So I am having a downtime all week, even today, but I thought this coming on here with you all would help. So yeah. So spending some time with friends and talking to you all would help with the grief. So we don't know when the funeral will be yet. So there's that happening. And there's quite a few passings happening in our communities, and I like to send out my thanks, my sincerest condolences to all the families that have lost a loved one recently. And you guys hang in there. Let's hang in there. And the only way we can get through all this is to keep going, like I'm trying to do here. And that's because that's what my uncle would have wanted me to do anyway. So yeah, thanks. So I did want to come on last night, but I decided against it because this will be a good day to come on. So yeah. So I'll just mess with the ribbon. I usually mess with the ribbon, get it all straightened out after when I hang up the wreath, before I take pictures. But oops, wrong mess. So I have something else planned for row 3. So we're doing something else for row 3 here. I'm trying something different. Like when I do these kinds of wreaths, I usually go in and do these fold over ruffles over each other. But I thought I'd try something different here for row 3, so yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna get that ready and get my ribbon ready. Am I off camera here? No, good, that's good. Okay, so I'm just refreshing page here. Oh, thank you all. Thank you so much. It does really help when you have your when I have you all here and coping with the you know, the loss. It does help me out a lot when I see watch somebody's live, or yeah, it keeps my mind busy and keeps me going. So I thought I'd just come on and do a wreath. Alrighty, so we're almost done. So I think I didn't cut enough mesh. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to cut 4 more. Why is that? Why am I not having? That's weird. I must have miscounted. Isn't that pink pretty with the this mess here? I love it. See, I didn't cut enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's cut 4 more, and we'll see. At 12 inches. Hopefully I'll have enough here. 10, 15, so 17. I'm just using the 5-inch mark over here up to the 17. Whoops, that's not heavy enough. There we go. I'll cut myself here. Don't want to cut myself on a live. That would be too tragic. All right, so 6, 16, 18, okay. So that's 12 inches. All right. I think I cut more than I need. Okay, the ribbon tails. Now my mess is all over the place. Bless this mother's mess. Okay. Fold over ruffle, or buffle, or he calls it. Get my ribbon ready. And put them in together. You guys can see this okay? That's good. You guys, if you have any questions, I don't mind answering a few if you're, or if you're just watching, that's okay too. Hello from Colorado Springs. Welcome. Thank you for joining. How's Colorado? I bet it's pretty hot over there. We still have snow. My area, there's a lot of snow. The ice The Peace River ice is still there. It's not gone yet. Remember I said I was gonna do a video on it once we start seeing change. I'm still gonna do that here once we start seeing big changes on the ice. So that's always exciting. Hello from Jacksonville, Florida. Hi, Peggy. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for sharing, Joanne. Thank you so much. Ribbon tails. Last ones in there, I think. Or we'll see what we'll do in the middle here. I want to try something different. It is so pretty, isn't it? I love it. Although the sign doesn't match as good, I don't think, but I'll make it work. Make it work. Get that ready. And I'll get my 12-inch cut mesh ready. Fold over ruffle. Scrunch in the middle. Put it together like that, and add it in there along with the ribbon tails. Again, the ribbon tails are cut at 14 inches. Hi, Debbie. Beautiful day for you too. We're having beautiful sunny days here as well. Starting to get a little bit warmer, so it's exciting to see in another season. It's beautiful. It's just a blessing. A real blessing. So no ribbon tails for this one. Okay, I'm just gonna cut that off. I thought when I watched Lori, I thought she made a beautiful. Her bee was beautiful. It was different, right? She used different colors. She used red instead of red, black, and yellow. Actually, yellow, black, and white, I mean. The go-to colors for when you're doing a bee wreath. Something different. Using different colors is always fun. Like this one right here. It's not too matchy-matchy, but the sign will pop. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing for the third row is I did go ahead and I put all the zip ties in there. And we're going to be doing this in there. I believe this is called the star petal. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows their petals real well, but I'm thinking that it's what it's called. You know what I do before I come live? I usually go back in Lori's tutorials on YouTube to see what petal I'm using for my live. So that's why I didn't know for this one. So I'm just gonna add that one petal in there, right? Just the one petal. I'll show you how I folded it. So this mess is cut at 9 by 10. You don't really necessarily need a 10-inch cut for that petal. So I'm just gonna go put in curve side up and turn it into a diamond. And it's not gonna fold perfectly, as you can see, but it'll still work. So I'm just gonna take this and put it over here. Maybe stretch this right there in the middle, and I'm gonna grab this and put it right over, just a little bit over the one that I just put in the middle right there. So I'm just gonna scrunch from here to here, and you're gonna get that star petal, I believe it's called. So I'm just gonna cut off the tail about a couple inches off, and I'm just gonna stick that right in there. Easy peasy. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be putting on. I did go ahead and pre-make most of these petals here. So again, I believe this is called the star petal. Because I remember Lori making her star flower using this petal, so that's why I keep saying star petal. So I'm just putting the petal with the folded side down. Oops. As I think it looks better. It looks good like that with the ribbons against it. So I like that. That's cute. So again, I'll do another fold here for you. Again, my my mess right here is cut at 9 by 10. So I'm just gonna move these aside so you guys can have a better look. So curve side up, turn it into a diamond. Take this and put it over here to the corner. Again, it's not really perfectly triangle, but it still works. So I usually stretch it right here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I'm just gonna grab this and put it over here. And you get that shape. Right, stretch it again, grab this and put this right over, just a little over the one that you just put on there. So right here, get that shape, and then I'm just going to scrunch it right at the little the shoulders, I call them. Shoulders of this petal. All right. And I'm just going to slip that into the wreath, the wreath. Okay, so, oh, we did add all of them in there. Okay, so I'm just going to cut those off. And this is where I think I'm going to be adding 2. So I just put, so you can see 4 in there for now to see what I want. So this is where I learned this from a friend of mine, Stacy Chadwick, from your front porch. She's a great teacher. So she added 2 petals, right? 2 petals right in there. Together. I wanted to try this to see what it will look like. So I'm just gonna grab my petals over here. And so Stacy, if you're on here, I learned this from you. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna add the 2 in there. You're gonna just separate them like that. Isn't that cool? You're really using 8 petals still here, but I'm just trying this just to see. Just to see. Because I am planning to make another different type of Canadian flower here soon, and I wanted to test this out first here on here. Okay, so 2 of them in the zip tie. I could have just went in and added one eats in those two single holes, but I don't know. So this way you'll see that there's different ways that you can add your petals into one zip tie as well. Right? All right. I hope I'm explaining things good here. Oh, hello. Thanks, Peggy. It is pretty, isn't it? I like it. Oops, no. Show me how you... Okay, I'll go slow here for you. Again, I cut this mess at 9 by 10. You don't really need a 10 by 10 cut for this petal, I don't think. You can even do 8 by 10. It worked for me, so I take this and put it over here. I stretch it right here. They're not gonna line up real well, but you can it's manageable. Okay, and I'm just gonna scratch right there, and there's the petal. Alrighty, so 2 more in there. I'm thinking I want to add ribbon in there now. I was just saying I want to try it in something different. I want to add in ribbon tails in there, but I'd like to see where and how first. Like where I didn't add any petals is probably where I want to go in with the tails, or I can just add them in. Yeah, right in there, because this is a big sign right here, so it covers there already. So we need to cover these spots in there, in between, with the ribbon tails. So I need to cut 4 more here, so I'll show you what I did. Pull out the measure body out to 14 inches, and then cut 4 each of the ribbon. So y'all enjoying your sun sign out there? It's probably just, we're probably the only ones that are still having snow over here. I mean, it's melted, but not all of it yet. Still a lot of mud puddles out there. So what I'm doing here, for those of you that don't know, is I'm ducktailing the ribbon. So I just wish that this side would have matched this, but that's okay. There's a little red in there too, in the ribbon. Some green, and it's pretty. Whoops, dropped that. Is anybody new here? I never asked that question because I see a lot of new people join me now and then. But I see a lot of my regulars on here. A lot of the ones that when I started doing lives, they're still with me. So it's gonna be how many years? 3 years. I've been doing lives in June. Off and on. So let's add the ribbon in there. So let's flip this over. So right here, this is the top. This is the top. So this is where I went in with the 2 petals, 2 each. And I'm thinking that I want to put the ribbon tails in here now. Or I could use, I wonder, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what it would look like. So right here, let's see if I put the ribbon tails, just the ribbon tails in here. Will it cover the board? Let's find out. Shall we? If it doesn't work out, we can always change the petals. So again, I cut these at 14 inches. So I'm just only adding the ribbon tails in here. Making sure I'm covering the, yeah, good. Now, this is where I want to see. I'll cut this off, and when I add the, don't want to cut the ribbon, the sign. Can I see the board? No. Yes. Let's keep doing that, shall we? So I'm going in where the petals are on every other, right? So I'm adding the ribbon right in the set of holes that aren't used. Just something different. Where are they though? Right here. So yeah, I missed the Canon VIP connection group there, Wreath critique today, because our internet was off. So I gotta go rewatch that. I did go and check it out. Scrolled here and there, but saw some beautiful wreaths on there. Beautiful centerpieces. Okie dokie. So pretty, isn't it? My mom was a purple lover. She loved purple. She didn't like pink all that much. What colors does your daughter or mom or? Oh, I have a grandmother wreath I want to do too. I have a grandmother wreath planned for you all tomorrow, but it's gonna be on a wire work wreath form because it's a 12-inch round sign. So although I could use it on these boards as well, but Some people like those huge wreaths, so thought I'd do one in that style. So planning to come on again tomorrow sometime in the afternoon to do that wreath for you. Just to, if you're interested. So I don't think this will need a bow. So I'm just going to go back in and straighten all those out later. So I think I'm going to add mesh in there, 2 of them. I usually do that for when I do an 8-inch sign, so it'll give it a little lift. So just enough mesh, 1 roll of mesh is all you need for a project like this. So, probably cut, can I do 10 inches? No. 9 inches. 10. Yeah, just 1 whole roll of mesh I'm using right for this project. So I usually, when I, hold on, I need to add my zip ties in there first. Couple of them, again, doesn't really matter where, but as long as it's 2 on the 5th row is what I usually do. Oops, my hair's getting in the way. You know what? I shouldn't have zip tied it, but I did. We'll see. So, okay, let's add this in there. I'm just gonna fold it over in half, and I'm just gonna scrunch it from here to here. Scrunch it. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that in there. I'm just gonna cut this off. It's very crazy. That's funny. I knew there was gonna be a blooper moment coming, so there it is. Scrunch it, I said. That's funny. So that's gonna give it a little lift. What are y'all working on? You guys working on spring still, summer, or have you done any Mother's Day wreaths, Father's Day wreaths? All those you need to do. I need to do. Okay, so that's gonna lift the sign up a bit. So I'm just gonna look for my hanging holes. They're up here. Make sure my sign is not crooked. So I'm just gonna add that right in there. And look at that. Is the screams out gift for mom? Okay, that's funny. All right, so I'm just gonna add that in there where the 2 petals are. The set of petals. I'm just gonna add that in there. Not gonna tighten up yet. Go to the other side, and so I did, what I'm using in the back here, I forgot to show you, are cable mounts. I used Gorilla Glue gel for that, as I am still out of E6000. Should I ordered it? Forgot. Okay, what's happening here? Why aren't you working for me? Here we go. It's okay to talk to your wreath sometimes. It helps, friends. Isn't it pretty? I love it too. Wait till I do the other one there. It's going to be pink as well. The grandma one. The grandmother one. All right. Flip it over. And they're not straight. Why are they not straight? What's happening here? Okay, something's off center. I think it's this one. No, but it's the right way. No, it is good. Okay. Oh well, I'll fix it back. Here. I'm not gonna tie it up real tight because I think I'll need to readjust it again. So I usually cut these and stick them back in the hole, add a little bit of glue in there, and then so they won't come off. All right, but I think it's crooked. Why is it crooked? Why is it crooked? Almost cry here. What am I doing wrong here, friends? Okay, here we go again. Here's my top right here. And this is how it's supposed to be. And that's how it is, though. What? Maybe my cable ties are on crooked. Because that sometimes happens to me. I glue them on the wrong way, so that's probably going to work out. Yep. Oh, whew. Isn't that cool? I like that. I'll tighten it up extra special here after. As I need to hang the, so right here, that's where I tighten them up. This is what I do. This is what I'm starting to do now. I add, are you seeing this okay? This and this in there. And then I got this this zip tie in there into the board so it won't close. So this way you can hang it up like this. See that? Learned that from a friend as well. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Isn't that nice? I like it. It's pretty. Pink, pretty. And screams out, Mom. This one's crooked. Why is it crooked? Okay, this way. Okay, here we go. I'll lift the camera up. A little bit. Hey friends, don't mind my messy background over here. All right, so there's my wreath. Okay, oh, this way. Oh, getting confused with my camera angle here. Right here. Here we go. So pretty, isn't that pretty? Just one roll of mesh and an 8-inch sign and just a little bit of ribbon, right? I still got this left, lots of it. And of course the 50-yard roll. So, yep. So what I did right here is I used the large Unique in the Creek board. I fail to do this every time when I go out to my replays. I don't recap, so I'm gonna do that here. So I did go in on the second row with the 12-inch cuts, fold over ruffles. And on the third row, I went in with the star petal, eight of them. And then on the fourth row, we did 8 of the star petals as well, and two ruffles in the under the sign. And that's what we made. So the tails are cut at 14 inches, so no bow for this beautiful wreath, as it just screams out Mother's Day gift. Okay, so that's all I got, you all. Thanks for joining me. If you don't have any questions, thanks, Rhoda. It's always a blessing for you guys to join me here every time, especially now when I need friends, right? With the death in our family and the deaths in our communities. So again, I'd like to send out my sincerest condolences to everybody that's in mourning, not just here, but throughout the world. And we'll keep you all in our prayers, our thoughts, and you guys be blessed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Okay. How do I do this now? Okay. Come on. Every time I have a hard time when I flip my camera. I'm turning on the light. This is fun. Okay. I gotta delete this part. Press. Oh, there it is. Ha! Bye, friends.